I would like now to spend a minute or two talking about who is responsible for the culture change inside the organization. Some of our clients at Walking the Talk believe that it is human resources, the HR teams, that should be accountable for driving the change in culture across the organization. So what they do is that they delegate this task to HR and they create systems that are external to really drive the culture change. What we find though is that for those organizations, it doesn't always work really well. And the culture that they want or the culture that they need does not end up being embedded in their organization. This is because the culture shift or the culture change lies with all of us individually. The culture change at the end of the day is the sum of all the individual culture changes and behavioral changes that happen with every one of us. So it is everybody's responsibility to help drive the culture that we need in the organization. Everybody needs to look at themselves, look at their own behaviors and see whether they are displaying the behaviors of the code of conduct. And if not, what is it that they need to do? Now, for leaders, this is amplified because there is what we call the shadow of the leader. And what the shadow of the leader says is that as a leader, everything you're saying is being listened to. Everything you're doing, all your actions are being watched. And everything you're saying and doing is being interpreted by people, and they behave accordingly. So your own behaviors, what you're saying, is impacting everybody else's behaviors. So it is critical that as a leader of an organization, you are a role model of the behaviors that you want to see in others. That's the starting point. Then the second responsibility of leaders is to actually strongly encourage those behaviors that you want to see in others. So at the end of the day, changing culture is everybody's responsibility, but the ultimate accountability lies with the top team, not with HR.